In this video, we will provide an overview of the Event Communications tab that appears on the Events and Prospects screen of your event management system. So when you log into your account, you'll go to the Events screen and you'll notice next to each event there is an icon for Event Communications. Go ahead and click on that and it's going to bring up the Event Communications tab. Now this is a central hub of all communications that have been received and sent to this client pertaining to this particular event. We'll start up here at the top where we can show you any upcoming scheduled emails and texts you may have programmed into your system. So if you have any scheduled emails or texts that are set up to go out to a client or a prospect, those will show up here along with the date that they will be sent. Now you can click on any one of these to preview the actual email or text message that will be sent out, including exactly who it will be sent to and who it comes from, as well as any CC or BCC that you may have set up when programming this scheduled email. So this will show you exactly who is going to receive the email, what it will look like based on current data, and who it will come from. Likewise, you can see the same thing for text messages. And again, you'll see exactly who that text message will be sent to and the exact content of that message that will be sent. Now you have the option here below to suppress any of these. So for example, let's say you wanted to suppress all upcoming automated emails until the event date. Let's say it's for example, a corporate client that you work with regularly, they don't have a need to receive any of your usual email campaigns. You can go ahead and do that. And you'll notice here that those two scheduled emails now appear in the list, but they are dimmed out, letting you know that they are essentially suppressed. And you'll see that this event date is taking place on January 1st. So this email here, which takes place to be sent out after the event, will go out as regularly scheduled. So you can come in here and clear that. Same thing with your automated text messages. You can suppress those. And as always, if you have a client that does not want to receive any additional emails from you or additional text messages, you can come in here and do a forever suppression to make sure that they don't ever receive anything from you. Directly below that, you'll see a section here where you can send off any of your custom emails, custom texts, as well as any custom PDFs that you have set up in the system. So, for example, we have all of these emails that we have programmed in. You may have more or less depending on how your account is set up, but you'll see them all here within the dropdown. You can click on these at any point to manually send off this email. The system will bring it up on the screen, merge in all the data, give you the opportunity to proof it, make any changes. Same applies to text messages if you want to send off a manual text to this client. And likewise, you can do the same thing here with your PDFs. So if you have different contracts built into your account within the custom PDF section, and you want to come in here and fire off that contract, you can do that. And we have different categories of PDFs that you can create. When you're creating your custom PDFs, you can put them into financial buckets if you want to have invoices or proposals, informational PDFs. All those will appear here. So anything that you have set up in your account in terms of a custom email, custom text, or a custom PDF will appear here, and you can just click on that to send that off in just a few clicks. Directly below that, you will see all of the emails and text messages that have been previously sent to this client. So this could be both automated emails and texts that the system has sent out based on the schedule that you set up, or it could be a manual email or text that you have sent directly up here above. In any case, anything that has been sent through the platform to your client will be here in this section. And just as above, you have the opportunity to click on that and you can take a look at exactly what went out to the client on that date that it was sent. And you'll see, again, who it went to, who it came from. If there was any CC or BCC on that as well, it would show up here so you can take a look and see exactly who received that message. So you have all of those. Same here with the text messages. We can click on this and see exactly who the text message was sent to, the content of that text message, and that's all here under the Sent Emails and Texts section. Directly below that, you will see any custom PDFs that you have previously sent to this client. So again, most commonly, this could be a contract or any other proposal, agreement, anything else that you've developed as a custom PDF that you previously sent to this client. And you can go ahead and click on that to bring that up. And just as with the custom emails, you'll see the exact email that was sent to the client with the PDF attached, who it went to, who it came from, as well as any additional recipients. Now, this one's a little different as well because here you can click on this PDF to see a copy of the actual PDF that was generated and sent to the client if you'd like to review it. And you have the option in here to regenerate that PDF, and that is available for 90 days after you originally created that PDF. So this is a great feature if you have sent off a contract or a proposal to a client and they come back and they want to make changes and you don't want to have to retype or remerge all of that data into that custom PDF. You can just come in here, look at the PDF that you previously sent them, and click on this regenerate link, and it will bring up the screen that has all of the original details merged into the PDF. You can go ahead and make any edits as necessary and resend. And then obviously once you do that, it will then appear here as well under sent PDFs. And lastly, all the way down here at the bottom, these are received web forms. So anything that this client has filled out through any of your web forms for this particular event date will appear here. That could be your availability checker, your contact form, your message form, your instant quote system. That will all appear down here. And just as with all the sections above, you can click on that to see exactly what was sent in through that web form from the client. And, for example, here's the instant quote that the client originally set up. So you can go back in time and take a look at when the client produced the instant quote on your website. What was the information that they put in? What were the packages that they selected? What were they quoted, etc. You can see who it came from, where it was sent to, IP address information, etc. All in there. So once again, this is the Event Communications tab, which is a centralized hub of all of the emails, texts, and PDFs that have been sent to the client, as well as web forms and other information received back from the client. This also appears on the Prospects tab. So when you put in a prospective client for a prospective event, you will also have that Event Communications tab. And within here, you can see any web forms that have been received from that client. So if they started out on your website producing an instant quote or checking their availability, you'll have that in here. And let's say now that they're in the system, you want to set them up with a proposal, or you want to send them out a contract, or maybe you just want to send them an introductory email with some more information. You have that ability to do that in here as well. Now, if you have email set up to go out to prospects, like a drip campaign, that would appear up here under upcoming scheduled emails and texts. You would actually be able to see a list of all the emails or text messages that would be going out for your drip campaign for prospective clients. And we'll cover that in another video, how to set those up and schedule those to go out. But again, when a prospective client comes in and they're in the system, once they're in there, they can receive the whole string of scheduled emails and texts.